Well, this thread is fucking depressing. Anyway, I'm here to say that this is an unusually civilized discussion and I'm surprised. Keep it up. I'm also here to say that anyone that comes in here with some incel shit or woman bashing is gonna get yeeted. I'm going to sleep because I can't be fucked to babysit this website for more than 2 hours at a time for no money, but I'm opening this thread tomorrow and I'm a handout bands like motherfucking leftover Valentine's candy, so keep your mouth shut if you don't have anything elaborate to say. Edit. Alright, this thread is fucking done, any worthwhile things to be said have been said and there's nothing left but several apes flinging shit at each other, so I'm just gonna lock this thread. Feel free to read the comments and report any that we haven't gotten to. I've learned to not look. Just keep doing other stuff. Looking leads to misery. Desires lead to misery mate. A Jedi must abandon all attachments. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. To be honest, I'd just rather be a little lonelier than deal with all the hassle of dating. I'm really not in a place emotionally and financially where I can deal with sorting through a bunch of misses to find a missus. Loneliness is a very uncomfortable emotion. But, in my experience, relationships bring a host of their own far more painful emotions. Loneliness does not fuck up my workday in the same way anger over a disagreement does. Or the way I feel when I'm waiting to hear back from someone who has ghosted me. Loneliness is just not that bad compared to the intensity that comes with love. Plus, life is just too high stakes right now. A bad choice can be really hard to come back from in this day and age. Especially if you're past 30. Making a bad call when choosing a partner is very common. Making a bad call when choosing a partner is very common. Dude, tell me about it. The last 2 long-term relationships I've had have been a total disaster and not of my doing. One was a habitual spender and lair and the other was just stringing me along with no commitment. I've basically lost about 15 years of my life with absolutely nothing to show for it, not even kids. Dating is like taking on a part-time job. I don't have the time or the energy. This 100%. There's a finite amount of time in the day/week. Life is busy as is, and then having downtime is when I recharge. For the right person I'll make time, but using dating apps is like pulling teeth to just have a conversation. Oh man, I met my wife on a dating app. I'll tell you, the number of dates I went on with people with nothing to say was shocking. Some were cute, some not, some had old pictures, none of that mattered. It was the complete lack of anything to add to the conversation. It's hard to converse with someone you don't even know, but when you find the one where you never run out of things to say, that's the one right there, buddy. It's simple for me really, as another Redditor from a different thread worded it. I just hate the way people make me feel. I hate feeling like I'm being compared to others all the time. I hate feeling like I'm in some kind of audition line. I hate feeling like I'm giving others a part of me or opening up to them so they can inspect if I'm good enough, at the risk of being thrown out and treated like some kind of unwashed animal when I'm found wanting. I'm tired of feeling like I need to be constantly presenting to somebody. I hate feeling like I need approval before I can validate my existence. It's just the weird wrapper that has been put around dating in general and the quite frankly cruel, ignorant, and unnecessary implications made towards you when you aren't successful at it that just irritates me to the point where I just don't want to do it anymore. I have a couple good friends and my dog. I don't need anyone else, and I'm not putting myself out there to attract anyone anymore. It just all feels like such a waste, and I owe it to myself to live for more than someone else's approval. There just doesn't seem to be any reward for all the stress it causes. Also, please note, and TBH, it annoys me that I even have to clarify this. I absolutely do not hate anyone of any gender in any conceivable way. It's simply the seemingly desolate, downtrodden role that I seem to be expected to play in society and in social settings that I'm rejecting. I'm not even against having a relationship, but I'm not gonna waste my life looking for something I'm likely to not find. I'm just tired. I feel like everyone I date has a laundry list of expectations for me. I just want to be seen as myself and not just a guy. I agree with this guy. We are guys. Just some guys being dudes. Mind if I ask your general age group? You go out to the bar every weekend? Nothing. Dating apps? Nothing. Work? Nothing. It's rough when you don't get any results. Delete all data apps. Go old school. Like all social media, they fucking ruin everything. I realize the irony of posting this on Reddit. To be honest, I find I have more control over what I look at on Reddit, and mine is more tailored to funny shit and hobbies instead of other people's lives. I think that stems from Reddit being more focused on following communities instead of individuals though. It's more reminiscent of a forum, which I like. It's more reminiscent of a bulletin board. A BBS as it were. I haven't asked anyone on a date in 4 years now, and coincidentally it's been the longest stretch of time in my life that I haven't hated myself since I was 10. There are plenty of other things I can enjoy in life that are far less costly to my bank account, my self-esteem, and my friendships. Plus the whole idea of going on dates on a cold start just to get to know someone just feels awkward and unnatural. Too many one-sided standards that I have to carefully navigate around at just the right pace for her to even care about me. Forget it. Similar length of time for me. Really enjoy not forcing myself to go out and be social. None of my hobbies are really group-oriented anymore, and it just seems like a lot of time and stress to spend on something that has no guarantee of bringing any happiness long-term. More like a dice roll from the looks of the landscape, and given my personal dating history, even worse. Just made more sense to pursue the things that I know I will love doing. I'm 29. Suffered through 2 abusive relationships. Dated cool people too, but that was in my younger years. There's only so much effort I can put into something so punishing. All the time and effort I've put into dating has led me to getting abused, stood up, ghosted, or otherwise rejected. Of course I know that not every woman I meet will put me through that. In fact, the majority of them are chill, normal people. I just happen to be meeting the bad apples. To put into perspective just how much effort I've been putting into it, I took a break from dating to put that energy into new skills, and landed myself a job that doubled my salary. It was legitimately easier for me to double my household income in the span of a year than it was to get someone to go on more than 2 dates with me, and it's not like I'm a hideous looking person. I think a lot of factors play into it. Online dating definitely isn't doing us any favors. I'm 29 and haven't given up on it entirely. If it comes, it comes. I'm not desperately going out of my way to find it, unfortunately. I'm too focused with my life ATM. Relationships are tough and a lot of hard work. If you want it to work, you have to make it to work, and that includes both parties having to put in effort. Not just that as well, you have to find the right compatibility, to see if she will be the partner for you too. Otherwise it's a waste of time and resources. This is what I did. I stopped dating at 25 after getting cheated on twice in a row. At 29 I thought I'd give it a go again and tried online dating, and it was a joke that I quickly gave up on. I was happy by myself, so I said fuck it, if it happens it happens, but I'm not going looking for it. At 33 I reconnected with an old friend and things just fit perfectly for us. We quickly realized we were developing feelings and spent several months talking and going slow with it until we eventually said, yeah, this is real and not going away, and we started dating. So far it's the best, easiest and longest relationship I've had. I'm 22 and in my experience dating apps just completely ruined dating in general for me. I used to be really confident and wouldn't think twice about going up to a girl I found attractive, but once I got out of a serious relationship that was very damaging, my self-esteem was really affected and my social skills were dropped to 0, and as a result I thought I would try dating apps to get back out there, and that was a huge mistake. The matching and then being ignored and rejected constantly has just made it all worse. Low-key I want a relationship someday, but RN I struggle with confidence so much and I don't see any way of getting it back, so what's gonna happen in the future? This right here. I feel you, dude. You got this. Thank you, it's good to know I'm not alone. Feel of being a ghost in a dating world. It's mostly caused by shyness and lack of talent of reading signs, so kinda my fault. 5 feet 3 inches not helping. Stopped looking for soulmate and got back to tennis and other sports as it helps me forget about it. I'm 5 feet 3 inches too. Women tell us blatantly how much they hate our height. It's a joke to them, yet body shame a woman and you're a monster, even if it's for a metric she can control. The trick at this height is to shine in person, because on the apps you're gonna get clobbered unless you can lead with resources/status. I got unmatched instantly around 10 times when they asked my height, in the middle of a pretty chill conversations. In 5ft5, doesn't bother me or offend me, but it just lowers the number of dates and chances. It's enigma to me though, if we vibe and like each other's looks and the rest, why are a few cm such a deal breaker? The most success I've had is always meeting someone in person, mutual friends etc.